Minnesota Vikings have made it officially with the extension multi-year deal with general manager Rick Spielman. Now, as we've said, like Rick Spielman went about this offseason trading Diggs, jettisoning veterans, and drafting the most draft picks in modern NFL history since they went to a 7-round format in 1994. It was a guy who was pretty confident and pretty comfortable in his position, right? So now the Vikings make it official. Now they extended Kirk Cousins in the spring. A couple weeks ago they extended, 2 weeks ago, 10 days ago, they extended Mike Zimmer, and now officially announcing the extension of Rick Spielman. So a couple things here. So the Vikings have gone 57, 38, and 1 in the 6 seasons under Spielman and Zimmer. And like we said, it is tough to be good in the NFL. It is tough to be competitive year in and year out. And yes, I know Vikings fans, I'm certainly one of them, a little bit impatient, a little champing at the bit, trying to hoist that Jerome Barty one time. But the Vikings, during that span, won the division twice, won a pair of playoff games, went to the NFC Championship game once. Now, 38-7, turn the Punch Bowl would have been nice to have the home Super Bowl, but whatever. Also, they said 2020 season, Spielman's 15th in Minnesota, 9th as GM. Vikings have gone 117, 105, and 2 since Spielman joined the organization back in 06. Now, the winning percentage beforehand, not so great, because you had the Childress years, despite that great 2009 season was always very meh, as well as 3 seasons with Leslie, even though they made the playoffs in 2012, and Adrian Peterson, MVP, not so much. But Spielman did finally get it right. He didn't get it right when he promoted interim head coach Leslie Frazier. He got it right with Zimmer to a degree, as well as the whole quarterback thing, where, I mean, Spielman's had some poop luck with quarterbacks. I mean, now he was part of the selection of Christian Ponder for sure. Yeah, he was also part of wooing Brett Favre up here in 2009. But then also Teddy's leg falling off, Matt Castle, free agent signing, that didn't work. Trading for Sam Bradford, that didn't work. Deciding to move on from Case Keenum, bringing in Kirk Cousins. Now, it has worked to a degree. I think 2019 was easily the best season of Kirk Cousins' career, but I mean, there's a lot of big decisions that Rick has made over these last couple of years that has really put his stamp on the franchise. And I think the Wolves are sold. I mean, they're going forward with this tripod of Cousins, Spielman, and Zimmer. And I ain't particularly mad at it. This is what owner-president Mark Wolf said. Rick has been outstanding in his role as Vikings general manager. We're excited and honored to have him continue to lead our efforts to build a championship rooster and first-class organization. With Rick and Coach Zimmer's leadership in place, we are in great position to continue to compete for a Super Bowl. And I know, like, every single time you don't win a Super Bowl, like, if you're part of the faction of, like, every season you don't win a Super Bowl, it's a failure. Well, the Vikings are building a culture. And you look from the front office, you look at the caliber and character of players that they have in the locker room. You look at this organization where you have a lot of your key players. You look at Harrison Smith, you look at Danielle Hunter, you look at Eric Kendricks, you look at Adam Thielen, all taking slightly less than market just so they can stay together, so they can stay in this building. Because, I mean, players, money's going to be first and foremost, for sure. Right. But also winning is extremely important, because winning is a lot more fun, as well as when you look back at the end of the day, and potentially winning championships. I mean, that's going to define your legacy, much more than dollars that, of course, can be fleeting. I mean, a bunch of players out of money when they leave the league, but yeah, whatever. But players want to play here. Executives want to executive here. Coaches want to coach here. So there's a reason why the Wolves have built such a great franchise and foundation. Now, they took over an absolute train wreck team from Red McCombs in 2005. Didn't work out with Childress. They determined that that's not the type of personality that they want. But Spielman has been the watchword and guide for the bulk of the Wolves ownership. And now, I mean, they just made it official. I'm sure Rick got a pretty nice, sizable raise out of it as well. And even though it hasn't been, I don't believe it's been officially announced, but I would suspect that Zimmer and Spielman's extensions coincide together yet again through the 2023 season. And with Cousins inked up through 2022, that's going to be the Holy Triumvirate. That's going to be the third triumvirate leading the Vikings going forward. And as a Vikings fan, even though certainly have criticisms about Cousins, Zimmer, and Spielman, you could do a lot worse, and frankly, I think that they're the right men for the job that the Vikings want to get done going forward. But, of course, if this doesn't work out, Trey Lance. All All right, but your thoughts. Vikings make it officially official. Rick Spielman, let us know in the comment section below. You know what to do. Skull, production value.